Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe says no details were shared by Federal Environment Minister Steven Guilbeault on the policy and its announcement at COP28. Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe says his province was kept in the dark about Ottawa's emissions cap announcement at the United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP28, in Dubai on December 7. Our Energy Minister had a 5-minute phone call with Mr. Guilbeault's counterpart. They would not only share none of the details with respect to the policy that was coming forward but wouldn't even share the date or the time on when they were going to announce, Mr. Moe said from Dubai. Mr. Moe was responding to a reporter who asked why he was not trying to work harder with the Liberal government. The Premier argued it is the federal government that is being uncooperative. In a video that accompanied her post, Ms. Schultz included a clip explaining the interaction in Dubai. He refused to tell me when they would be announcing this emissions cap, what would be included. His words were that we needed to sign an NDA, she said. The Epoch Times reached out to Mr. Guilbeault's office for comment but did not immediately hear back. In his speech, the minister said, pollution from the oil and gas sector is still going up, and that the emissions cap would establish a pathway to carbon neutrality by 2050. The new emissions plan was met with resistance from oil and gas companies. On December 7, the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers, the country's largest oil and gas industry group, warned that Ottawa's emissions cap framework could result in significant production curtailments by companies and higher energy prices for consumers. An analysis conducted by CIBC says the Liberals' push to cap the emissions is simply unrealistic, without slashing production. In that sense, achieving the emissions target, as stated, would in effect become a cap on production.